On my way to the gym. I'm working out with a friend, so I got a nice little ride, so I got a nice little minute to chit chat with y'all. So, yeah, I was on my way to the gym and I started thinking about something, and I was like, let's talk to the people. So, for those of you who don't know, I have a business. I have a social media marketing agency. I do social media management and content marketing for entrepreneurs and creatives. With me being a social media manager, you would think that my social media would be properly managed and I would be on top of my shit. Like literally, I give my clients a content scheduler and break down, like, I need you to record these videos, then we're going to post this content on these days, and we're always going to have something to post. There's always going to be something for your social media, because we're going to batch content. That's what it's called. Some people call it batching, some people call it canning. Regardless, we're going to record a bunch of stuff, so that way when you have days where you don't feel like posting or you're not interested in being on the internet, it's okay. We got your content schedule. So if you don't want to be on there today, that's perfectly fine. Because social media is a job. Like, if you're trying to grow and actually like foster these relationships and build your business off of it, it is work. So to help busy entrepreneurs and creatives, that's where my business comes in. Problem: you can have all the content in the world. You can create all the best strategies. You can have the content calendar with the plan mapped out. But if you don't execute, that's it. You just have all those things. It reminds me of people who normally do not execute, like from my business coach and other people. Like, most of the time when somebody gives you something for free, like, oh, take my free e-course, take my free ebook, do you actually read the ebook? Do you actually read the free e-course? So it was like I created my own e-course, even though it's my own strategy, but I didn't execute on it. And I felt a way about that earlier this week, just because, like, I'm still growing my business and I need to be the example to my clients. And I'm like, I am not being consistent. I preach all the time about posting consistently on Instagram, on social media, and I'm not being consistent. So here's what had happened, right? This past weekend, I was kind of on the fence about going home to visit my family, but I have not seen them all year. Granted, it's February, but pre-pandemic, I was visiting them once a month, just because there's usually a holiday every month. So it's like, okay, I came home for New Year's or my sister's birthday, or then there's Valentine's Day or one of my cousin's birthdays. I have another cousin whose birthday is in March. Easter is in April. Memorial Day is in May. Mother's Day is in June. We could just keep going down. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Mother's Day is in May. Did I say that? I can't remember. Mother's Day is in May. Continue down the calendar. Every single month there was a holiday or some reason to come home, even if it was just as simple as church revival or, I just hadn't seen y'all. But most of the time there was a holiday or a reason for me to come home. Well, pandemic hit and it's like, I don't know when I'm gonna see y'all. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of those things while also building my business. And on the weekends is usually my time to create content or to map out my content for the week. But I was like, I hadn't seen them in a while, so let me go home, let me go visit my peoples. And I did that, and I was like, I can still get some work done, which I did. And then when I headed back, I didn't even get back super late, but after you get off of the road, which is not even like it's a far road trip, but still being in the car traveling for a good minute, it does make you tired unless you're like a truck driver or you're used to being on the road like that, which I'm not. I haven't taken that long of a trip, which is a little over an hour. I haven't taken that long of a trip in a while, and I just want to, and plus it's Sunday, I just want to relax, release, chill out before the work week starts over. So that's what I did instead of planning my content. And throughout the week, I was kind of beating myself up because, like I said, I'm telling people you need to be consistent, you need to post consistently, you need to be consistent, and I'm not doing that. So that's when I had to have a little chit chat with myself, and just give myself grace. And that's something that I hope I'm on myself doing. What is it? Self-work? Yes, I'm on my self-work journey, and I'm reading books, I'm meditating, I'm spending time with myself, I'm doing things that make me happy. I am a chronic people pleaser. I don't even know if that's a way to describe it, if chronic is the right word. I'm a recovering people pleaser. I know that because I made a lot of decisions based on what I felt like everybody else would like or what everybody else might expect from me. So I am working on that and my self-worth and all of these things. And in those moments, I do slip back into being my own worst enemy, because it's the world did not stop turning just because I didn't post on Instagram yesterday. I still had to get up. I still had to do what I need to do. I still need to take care of my puppy. I still got to eat. I still got to take care of things around the house. Like, it's not the best thing in the world. And no, I didn't do what I set out to do, but that's okay. Tomorrow is a new day and we can try again. So let's focus on that. Let's do that. So that's how I was feeling right now, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I hope that you all give yourself some grace whenever you get the chance to watch that. Don't beat up on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Hold yourself to a standard. Yes, you know, have expectations, set goals, try your best to achieve them, but don't look at yourself as an absolute complete failure if you're not able to complete those goals or reach them in the time frame that you wanted to. It sucks, but as long as you have breath in your body, as the old folks say, as long as you have breath in your body, there's another opportunity for you to go after whatever it is that you're trying to go after. So taking my own advice as well, giving myself some grace. I'm going to work off some of the frustration that I put on myself and stress that I put on myself in the gym. And that is part of it. So I've recently decided to strike back up with my fitness journey, which means I have to get better with my time management. And that is not my strong suit. I have a horrible concept of time. Like, the only way how time will make sense to me is if I can teleport. Because if you tell me that we need to be somewhere by 6 o'clock, my mind says I have up until 6 o'clock to get there, which sometimes means I am getting in the car at 5:50, knowing good and goddamn well that I live in South Atlanta, okay? And it's gonna take me a minimum of 30 minutes to get into the city. Just the city. Lord, don't let me have to go to Buckhead. Don't let me have to go to Decatur. Okay? Don't let me need to go to Lawrenceville or Duluth. All right? Don't let me need to go to Alpharetta. Thank God I don't never need to go to Alpharetta, because I may never make it. Okay? But yeah. So I have a horrible concept of time, and I'm working on that too. But I was balancing more so like, okay, well, this is more important than this, and da-da-da, and I'll get to that later. You know, I can do it during the day. No, there's a reason why you schedule your social media posts just like you tell your clients to, because you're busy just like they are. And even if it's a day where you're not in the office or you're not ripping and running, that's just not on the forefront of your mind. You have other things in life that you need to take care of, and seeing what's popping on the gram is not number one on the list. So just keep in mind, like I said, I'm going to give myself grace. I hope y'all give yourselves grace, and take it a little bit easier on yourself, because you're not perfect. You're never going to be perfect. You can still strive to do your best. Nobody's telling you to just be garbage out here. But if you don't happen to excel in the way that you initially wanted to, that's okay. You still have another opportunity to try again, to excel in the way that you wanted to. And it may be even greater than what you initially hoped for, just because you had that extra time to get it done. So there's that. Another one, we're going to talk about this another day, is celebrating the small things, but I just wanted to share that with y'all. So make sure that you do celebrate the progress that you did make. So even though I didn't post everything for social media, I still created everything to post for social media. I just didn't get around to posting it. But that's okay, because now I have additional content for next week and the week after that, or whatever. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. So we're going to focus on what we did do and try to improve the things that we didn't do going forward. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you are already subscribed to my channel, so that way you get notifications when I post new videos. If not, make sure that you hit that notification bell. Well, excuse me, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell, so that way you are notified every time I post a new video. Also, make sure that you like this video and leave a comment below. What is something that you have given yourself grace on recently? I want to know, because maybe it's another area in my life that I'm not thinking of that I need to be giving myself grace on, and I haven't been. So share that in the comments below. Love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later.